like you lost another one.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Chia here, and this is another Alternate Universe Part 2. Well, you could say another Alternate Universe video. And this is going to be Part 2 of what if Deku had an acid slash explosion quirk and slash demigod Part 2. Now, due to one person or some people was asking for another part to this, I will do it since it was the 500 subscriber special, and I mean to get back to it. Now, where we last left off, pretty much Deku saved Bakugo, female Bakugo, from an explosion from the Sludge Villain pretty much killing him, and pretty much heading off, which only All Might and you could say Bakugo seeing him and pretty much stopped him at his track. Only Bakugo, female Bakugo, which Deku made out with her, and they pretty much spend the night together. Now, Zeus pretty much came up to Deku to pretty much stop him in his tracks and to explain to him what he really is, instead of not of a human, but you could say as a demigod of, you could say, well, or as a god, you could say, not as a demigod. Well, yeah, you could say as a demigod or god, you could say. Now, Deku knowing that, he pretty much just heads to his house, which he gets a knock on the door, which is no other as Zeus, which Zeus says, "Hello, little cousin." Now, let's get to the new parts. Deku was saying, "Cousin, who are you?" Which Hercules, not Zeus, but pretty much Hercules, is saying, "Hello, cousin. I wanted to see you, since you're the newest of the gods whatsoever. And I wanted to be the first person to ever, you could say, welcome you." Which Deku is saying, "Huh, okay, well, can we go somewhere to talk then?" Which Hercules says, "Of course." Now they're pretty much walking outside and pretty much talking to each other, which Hercules is telling them everything about the gods, and which Deku already knows about it and says, "Yeah, about the gods, about many things, about how Zeus did this, and I heard about your story, cousin. Hercules or cousin. Your story was sad, how you died also." Which Hercules says, "Well, yeah, you could say that, but you could say I am the strongest." "Well, I'm okay now." Which Deku says, "Huh." Now, for this pretty much these 2 months of training, Hercules pretty much offers Deku to come up to Mount Olympus to start his training of his god abilities and stuff, which Deku accepts because he wants to understand his power and stuff. Now, for the first month, Deku is getting the control of how to fly and how to use his abilities of his mother's side of Hermes and his father's side of Poseidon. Now they're pretty much using their, you could say, using his speed and stuff to do many things and all that. And he's learning how to use it in the right way, all that. Now this is where you could say he's learning his water power to pretty much create water, to summon water, and also to communicate with creatures and all that. Now he's communicating creatures, saying, "Huh, so I can communicate with creatures and all that." Which he says, "Yeah, if anyone, like, you could say, link to fishes or anything, they will kind of bow down to your will, or serve you. You could say, you are the prince of the sea, you could say." Which this is where Hermes and Poseidon is beside each other, saying, "So this is our son. Huh, he grew quite strong." Which Poseidon says, "Huh, quite indeed." this is where Deku is pretty much saying, "This place is nice. Olympus is really nice." All that. Which Hercules starts laughing, saying, "Yeah, it's quite is. This is where Ares comes in. He's saying, huh, so you must be Deku, the god of war." And he's pretty much, trying to, flex and stuff, which, uh, Deku looks at him and says, huh, who's this guy? Oh, that's Ares. Which Deku says, oh, nice to meet you, bowing down. Which Ares says, you don't have to do the all formal stuff. Now, of course, Zeus comes in, and he's pretty much saying, I see you came to Mount Olympus. Well, I see you came to Olympus. Which, Deku says, yeah, I'm just getting some training with Hercules. Which Zeus says, only training with him? Well, I want to train with you. I want to train you and teach you some ways, one-on-one action. Which, Deku gladly accepts. Now, he's getting training from Hercules and Zeus, and he knows some combat training. He gets some old Roman combat training, some hand-to-hand combat and all of that. Now, for this last month, Deku pretty much says, thank you family for pretty much training me. But all the gods are saying, you're welcome and stuff. Zeus says, come back anytime. Which Deku says, I'll gladly will. Now he goes, you could say flies back down, and he heads to his mom's house. Into his mom's house. Oh, sorry if you heard that loud noise. Someone was coming up the shower and it alerted the alarm, so if you heard any loud noise and it destroyed your eardrums, that's completely my fault, but let's continue the story. Pretty much, Deku heads back to his mom's house, saying, hey mom, I'm home, which, Inko was sitting, oh, hey hun, because Deku been texting her saying he's doing alright and stuff. And, she's pretty much saying, oh, I'm just about to head to the hot springs with Bakugo's mom. I'll be back for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be out for a couple of weeks, so be safe, which Deku says, I will, mom. Now, he pretty much, in the house, pretty much cooking up some food and stuff. This is where Bakugo comes in. And she said, okay, she comes in. Now, as usual, Deku lets her in, and they have a quick meal, and she's talking to him, saying, and asks him if he's ready for the UA exam. Which Deku says, yeah, I'm ready. It's not going to be hard for me. Which she says, oh, that's great. I don't know if I can really be okay to pass. Which Deku gets up and says, are you still traumatized by that time you accidentally let out a big explosion and almost killed me? Which you could say she's saying no. Which Deku says, listen, Bakugo, it was just an accident. And ain't you always saying get over things? So how about this one? Get over it. It's just a one-time accident. It's never gonna happen again. But she says okay. Now, Deku, and Bakugo. You could say Deku and Bakugo spend the night together again. Doing anything. The next morning comes. They pretty much get dressed and they're heading to the UA exams, and they're walking together while she's pretty much blushing, which Deku is a little bit blushing. And they pretty much head there, which Deku doesn't trip over a rock, so that doesn't happen. But this is where he sees Momoshi, and he says, "Oh hey Momo," and this is where he also sees Flappy, which they both sees Deku, and they says, "Oh Deku, you're here." Now, this is where Bakugo asks, "Do you know these two girls?" Which Deku says, "Yeah, I know them. These are, well, you could say childhood friends before I moved to another school. Well, moved to another place in school." Well, now Momo and Fluffy is pretty much talking to Deku, talking how many years has it been and asking what's he doing here. Which he's basically saying that he's, trying to get to UA High, which they're saying there too. Now they're pretty much all head inside and take their seats and stuff. And they're pretty much still talking and stuff. It's just where Ida says, "Yeah, please stop talking, y'all kind of being rude," which Deku looks at him with the most serious look and says, maybe you should shut up because maybe you should mind your business. since you want to be a mister, I want to get to tell everybody what to do and be like on the wall. It's just where he's about to yell and stuff and get mad until the other girls look at him and he got shuts up. He shuts up. Now, for the IQ thing, Deku passes that first place because, like I said, first 2 months he wasn't just training with Fist of Art. He was also training with knowledge and stuff. Because we're gonna say, uh, the god, the god of medicine, and then also he was training with the gods. The gods was pretty much teaching him knowledge and training and how to use his power and stuff. And also he was training with his quirk. Now he passes the IQ test with quick ease. Now, for you could say the strength test, he passes that with ease because, like I said, he's birthed by two powerful gods, and he pretty much has the strength. And plus, Hermes, you could say the messenger. Plus I believe he was the athletic god that does whole that people worship, and he hosts event. You could say the athletic who works out and stuff like, or as I made as she worked out, he worked out and stuff. So Hermes is pretty much as an athletic, and Deku is pretty much reach first, showing off his strength and stuff. Now, for the robots, now everybody's there just listening and stuff, and they're pretty much saying you get extra points for rescuing and stuff. Now, Deku pretty much whispered into her ear, say, "Listen, these are robots, so you can go all out. They're not humans. They're not anything inside of this robot." So she says, "Okay." She started blushing because Deku's in control. Now, when he says on your mark, get set, go, Deku blitzes everybody and starts running quite fast. Now, he destroys one robot by kicking it, punching it and stuff. And also, he's using his acid quirk. You could say his acid quirk and merge and shooting out acid, but using using the acid because it's like kind of a little bit of water, and because you could say he's bended it a little bit around and create and turn it into a crate spear, an acid spear, like a striding acid spear and stabbing down at machinery and stuff. Which Poseidon, which the gods are looking down, seeing how Deku training went through it, and if it paid off, and Zeus is saying, "Huh, look at that! Your son actually created a spear to destroy robots, an acid spear at that." Which Poseidon's saying, "Huh, nice." Now this is where Deku using his speed to pretty much blitz robots, but instead of like touching them, he's pretty much leaving like explosions. You could say he's slowing down time, or you could say slowing down times and leaving explosions by the side of robots and pretty much blitzing the robots and exploding them. Which Zeus is saying, and Charmy's saying, "Huh, that's my son." Now this is where Deku thinks he got enough points until he sees his 0 point robot and he sees you guessed it, Uraka stuck and asking for help. Now, this is where Deku, you could say, spin around in a circle quite in speed, and he creates a lightning bolt. And he pretty much throws it. He creates a lightning bolt, and throws it at the 0 point robot, pretty much shocking, or you could say, showing the 0 point robot, making a big explosion, and the 0 point falls in pieces or explode. Which Zeus is standing up saying, "Wow, amazement! I can't believe he actually did that. He made a lightning bolt. Like I thought I can make lightning, but he clearly made it. Quite amazing." Now, Zeus is thinking to take Deku later on to train him of how to use the lightning, if he can create more lightning bolts or to make it quite powerful. Now, Deku pretty much helps Uraka and he asks if she's alright, which she pretty much says, "Yeah, she's alright." And he says, "Well, he be going now." And he pretty much heads home. Now he gets the acceptance letter saying that he got in first place and beats all my record, and he pretty much is, you could say, accepted. Now Deku is smiling and saying, "Alright." Now, this is part 2 of what if Deku had a acid slash explosion quirk slash, you could say, demigod, part 2. I hope y'all guys enjoy and y'all guys like it. If we get this up to 30 likes, I'll do a video like this again. But I'm Keisha Chia. Thanks for watching, and this might or might not be the last video of today. Depends on the situation, but yeah, I'm Keisha Chia. Thanks for watching, and peace out.